If you've ever made a large mess when cooking like I have here, this video is for you. Here's how to clean your stovetop. This is why I don't cook. Okay, this is one of the reasons I don't cook. Mostly I can't cook, but also I create large messes. In this instance, I took what should go into a really large pot and tried to cram it into this really small one, and we have a mess. I started by sprinkling the baking soda on the area. I had a feeling this wasn't going to do much, so I decided to test it on a small area first to see before wasting energy on the entire mess. Next, I added a little dish soap and enough water to make it lather, then scrubbed with a non-abrasive sponge. This did work for some of the smaller spots, but I knew I was going to be there a good while for those larger areas, so it's not that this wouldn't have worked, but wow, would it have taken some time. So for small messes, it might be all you need, but large ones like this, save your arms and try an easier method. In this case, for me, it was the steamer. Now, I love a little steamer for so many jobs around the home. They're great because they just use water and are very multi-use. I'll link this one below. It has several attachments, including a scraper. It's perfect for messes like this one or oven messes, removing stickers, labels, and so much more. I mean, look at how it busts through that burnt-on mess. You will have to wipe up some of the water it leaves behind, so keep some paper towels or rags handy, but I'd rather wipe up that than scrub this mess by hand. Plus, look at how satisfying this is. Gross, but satisfying. As mentioned before, an electric scrubber is another great option. I'll link this one below, and this you could use with the baking soda and dish soap. Had I stuck with this, it would have worked, it just would have taken a few rounds, so I would still use the steamer as my first option. After going through with the razor blade, I was still left with these flat stains, which isn't uncommon with burnt messes. For this, you'll likely need a stronger cleaner. In the past, I've used Ceramibrite and I like it, but this time I decided to try this one by Wyman. You only need a little bit. I used way more than needed here, and when I tell you I was blown away by how quick this worked, it was faster and easier than any other cleaner I've tried in the past, and in no time got the stove looking brand new. Now, this is only for glass, ceramic, and induction stovetops. For other types, I would try Barkeeper's Friend. And if you needed a reminder of where we started, here's the before and the after. So to recap, for tough messes on your stove, or this would work for your oven too, start with the simplest measures first. So baking soda, some dish soap, and a non-scratch sponge. That might do it for simple messes. If it doesn't, then try a steamer, especially with the scraper attachment, that works great, or an electric scrubber with baking soda and dish soap. And if the natural methods don't cut it and you need a stronger cleaner, I like this one by Ceramibrite, or my new favorite for sure, this one by Wyman. Barkeeper's Friend might work too, or Scrub Daddy Power Paste. I'll put some options in the description. Just always check the instructions to make sure it's safe to use on your surface. But yeah, that's how the stove comes clean. Now to perfect my cooking skills so I can keep this nice and pristine.